Well, anything which makes your life more aesthetic and more beautiful, in a way it's art, besides the nature of course, which is produced by a human being, whether it's a painting or poem or music or sculpture, whatever. The real creativity is that art. That is the art which is original, which tells you something, which touches somewhere in your heart or makes you think. It's impossible to sum up India in one line. You cannot sum up India in a 900 pages book also. India is the only country in the world that has 200 of years old tradition of music, Karnataka and Hindustani. So India is a very, very culturally and artistically rich country, which cannot be described in one sentence or even in one book. Read as much as you can, and don't read only people advise you to read great writers. Do read them, do read classical literature, but at the same time read paperbacks also, light literature, detective novels, thrillers. So on one side you read heavy literature, on the other side you should read what Bacon has described, books for the hour. That's also necessary, because at young age, if you read lot of serious literature, heavy literature, in depth, it can make you a bit old in your age, more serious, more reflective than you should be at that age. So at the same time, it is the antidote. The lighter literature is kind of an antidote of that. You will be able to digest the serious literature better if you have this help. I am deeply interested in interiors and architecture. I had made a house in Khandala, which is around 2 hours away from Bombay. I had made that house keeping in the idea that it should look like a house that was made in, say, 30s. All the furniture that it took me almost 4 years to collect that furniture, because you could not get it off the shelf. Beds, chairs, sofas, sculptures, painting, none of them is at least less than 90 years old. So the whole house is one big antique. And when you enter that house, you do feel that it was a very old house. It's an old house that has been maintained well. Now we have bought the 6th floor also, the complete 6th floor. So now it is under production, and I hope that it doesn't cause serious damage to my marriage, because wives and husbands hardly agree on any point. So today where I am sitting, I have been hearing this name Jaquar at least 3 times a day, every day, because that house is being made, and it has to be here. No, we need Jaquar here. So ये सब, अब मुझे Jaquar मुझे कुछ पता नहीं था, ये तो मुझे अभी इसी हफ्ते में मालूम हुआ है. And look at the coincidence that I have come here. When I called my wife Shabana, I said, do you know where I'm sitting? I'm sitting in the head office, Jaquar.